今、いけてる？聞こえる？もしもし。大丈夫かな？もしもし、みんな聞こえるかな？こんにちは。今、元気？ちょっと待って。よし。大丈夫？見えるかな？見える？聞こえる？ Can you hear me? 大丈夫？はい、ザイト。Are you the only one? Good. Hello. Good. 元気？元気かな？うん。今日は静かだね。Hello, Hedgie. You're here. Good. Good to see you. うん。Hello. みんな元気かな？うん。Let's see. Just two of you? It's a small class today. Great. Great. Anyway. Let's see. Maybe wait a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe we can talk. うん。ザイト？ Okay, you 元気？ Okay, ザイト。Okay. みんな元気ね。Two of you? 元気？大丈夫？今日は、今何時？What time is it for you? Is it nighttime? For Hetchy, I think it's nighttime, isn't it? こんばんは、Patrick! You're here. Haven't seen Akiyama for a while. If Akiyama is here, let me know. So 10 p.m. for you, Zaito. Good. Good. こんばんは。Patrick, こんばんは as well. Hetchy, I guess こんばんは for Hetchy too. 今22時、10時ね。はいはい。あ、みんな同じ？ほんと？今ね、ここは1時2分。Hey, Digreed, hello. Hello, good to see you. All the big names. Eurogang. Eurogang. Yeah. Yeah, right now, I guess this, stream schedule works pretty well for, people living in Europe, I guess. But yeah, I'm hoping to kind of expand a little bit, but I don't know. I'm like, I don't have time. I wish I have more time, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. I guess maybe you guys are here, so let me just start. I'm gonna start, okay? Anyway, so let's see. What do I have here? Oh, Curry! You're here just in time. Just in time. Hello. Good to see ya. Zaito says stream 24/7 to reach the whole world. That's like, yeah, I wish I could do that. One day I'll stream more often, but right now, like, I'm just kind of still, like, getting used to it. So, 2 streams a week is a lot for me right now, but hopefully I'll do more, maybe from October or like November. Maybe I can do like 3 times, 3 streams a week, hopefully. Okay. Oh, hello. Yeah, Corey, hello. Hichi, maybe Akiyama is just busy. Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah. I mean, Akiyama is always welcome to come back. So when Akiyama joins back, we need to celebrate. Okay. All right. So let me start. Let me just put the chat here. I'm just organizing my screen. Sorry. Show you today's file. We have Bocchi. One sec. Here we go. Hey. Can you see this? Yeah, spent so much time making this. Anyway, who's talking here? The most surprising guys from Japan. I know. Yeah, I know. Yes, Bocchi. Oh, I can see this. Yeah. So Bocchi-chan's here today, helping me teach the concept okay, of giving and receiving. I call them gifting verbs because it's like, giving, gifts, doing something, for them, and like somebody doing something for you, So I call them gifting verbs. It doesn't matter if you call them giving and receiving verbs, but for me, I'm a little bit lazy, so I just want to say gifting because it's just like, giving, giving a gift and receiving. So let me just open my file over here. Okay, here we go. Let's see. So the concept is super simple, but the thing is I have a lot to cover, okay? It's not just this. I have more examples, more specific examples to stretch, okay? But everything is basically an extension of this page. So if you understand what's written in here, it's gonna be, you'll be just, applying the same things later, okay? So the first page is very important. Okay, so yeah, originally I had a different file for gifting verbs, but of course, I kind of, I wanted to change everything, so I customized it, and using anime references. Even though even if you don't know Bocchi, it's still fine. You can just see her as a friend. It's fine. I just wanted to use Bocchi here because she's popular. Okay, so I'm gonna just go from here. Okay. So if I'm the giver. Okay, if I'm the giver, I can use あげる. Okay, あげる. I can't use like, くれる. Okay, I can't use that. Okay, this is for something else. So if you are, the giver, or if I'm the giver, the verb you need to use is あげる. The way to remember this is give. So I give. Okay, I give. This is my own little mnemonic to make it easy, okay, to remember. So here, I give, okay, the guitar. I give the guitar to Bocchi. So it's, okay, the guitar is coming from me to Bocchi, right? So Bocchi-chan is the receiver of the guitar. Okay, lucky her. Okay, I have a lot of guitars. well, she has nice guitars, but one is kind of broken. Anyway, so Bocchi-chan ni. So the particle. One second. I need to see this one. So Bocchi-chan ni to. Okay, to Bocchi-chan. So Bocchi-chan ni. What am I giving? Guitar. So this is the direct object. Often I refer it as object. Object o. So that's that. But the thing is, in this sentence, it has two objects. One is an indirect object. What is an indirect object? Indirect object is like when you are, for example, in this case, I'm giving to, I give to Bocchi. What do I give? I give a guitar to Bocchi, right? So Bocchi is the receiver in this case, and that's the indirect object. Okay? So indirect object in Japanese, in this case, it's Bocchi-chan. Okay, Bocchi-chan in this case, okay, I'm giving, I'm so generous, I have jobs. I get paid. Well, I work in music as well, so I have a lot of guitars. So indirect object plus ni. Okay, so to somebody in this case. Be careful. I'm saying indirect object, and this is different from this, okay? A lot of textbooks actually confuse them. I want to separate them because they're two different things, okay? So indirect object, you see this, infographics here. So you give the guitar, I give the guitar to Bocchi. So in this case, Bocchi-chan, Bocchi is the indirect object, okay? So every time you have an indirect object, you use ni, okay? So that's why I have Bocchi-chan ni. And guitar, oh, that's the direct object. Oh, simply object O is fine. Ageru, remember, I give. Ageru, this is how you remember. You can't use like, kureru. Kureru is something different, okay, which we'll cover a little bit later. Okay, so I'm the giver. I give, okay, the guitar to indirect object, to Bocchi. Okay, so Bocchi-chan ni gitar o ageru. Okay, Bocchi-chan ni gitar o ageru. Okay, so that's that. So Bocchi is lucky. Well, she buys one, for herself. She gets a Yamaha Pacifica, a black one. Pretty good guitar. I think everywhere it was sold out. Yamaha is great for for beginners. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna go to this section. Okay, here. So now Bocchi is the giver. Okay, so now the direction changes. Okay, if you see this, okay, Bocchi gives what? Bocchi gives courage. Okay, so Bocchi gives me courage. Okay, because she's very awkward and shy, in front of people. But when she's on stage, she's a different person. She becomes a pro. She kicks ass. Okay, and so she gives me courage. So Bocchi is the giver. Okay, and I'm the receiver. Okay, I'm receiving what? Courage. Okay, so I can say this in 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 different ways. What? My finger? Yeah, 3. Yeah. It's true. My fingers actually don't bend very well. It's actually true because I injured my hand, both of my hands. So sometimes it goes to different directions. It's true. It's not just because of the webcam or anything. Sometimes I can't bend properly because of my injury in the past. So I know it might look a little bit freaky, but anyway, so let's see. 3 things I can say about this. One is, okay, I'm using kara. Okay, Bocchi-chan kara, from Bocchi. Okay, Bocchi-chan kara, yuki. Okay, so yuki, courage. Okay, yuki o morau. Okay, say this. So morau is to get. Okay, so the first sentence I think it's very easy to understand because Bocchi-chan kara, so from Bocchi, yuki, courage, o morau. Morau is I get. Okay, so Bocchi-chan kara yuki o morau. Okay, that's easy enough. And we have an alternative below. Bocchi-chan ni. Here's another ni, but this is a very different one. Okay, you can't treat this the same way as this. This is, okay, these two are very different. Of course, they're going to different directions. And, surprisingly, some grammar resources actually think that it's the same thing. It's not, okay? 2 different things, okay? This one indicates the source, okay? Where the gift is coming from. Okay, the source of the gift. source, に. And then we use this a lot for other things too. So it's very handy to understand that this means where it is coming from. Okay? If you confuse the two already, or if you don't differentiate the two later, then it's gonna be a big problem. This is why people say, when do I use ni and when do I use this and that? It's just because they're not, properly differentiating the two. Okay? So this one is the indirect object ni, like to somebody. So Bocchi-chan ni is different from the source. Bocchi-chan ni, so from Bocchi. So this is where, Bocchi-chan is where this is coming from. Okay? Even though this looks very much identical to this one, they're two different things. Again, I keep saying this over and over, but particles are like people. Okay? They might have the name that's exactly identical name. So ni, let's say Nick. Okay? But the Nick is different from the Nick I know. See what I mean? Two different people. So this is how I see it. So this one is a ni. So let's say Nick. But it's a different person. Does a different thing. Okay? So Bocchi-chan ni yuki o morau. So those two, okay, are identical. And can you use kara and ni interchangeably every time? Not every time. Okay, in this case, since Bocchi-chan is a person, both are fine. Okay? But if it's like an organization, like, giving you like gift or prize and things like that, if it's an organization, you don't want to use this one. Okay, this is more like kind of person. Okay, kara is fine though. So Bocchi-chan ni yuki o morau. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, you're receiving. Okay, and so I've already explained this one. Source of the gift. Source ni. So the pattern here is, so Bocchi-chan is the source. Source ni something or, so yuki, courage, or morau. Morau is to get. Okay? And Bocchi is giving it to me. So be careful. Bocchi ga yuki o ageru is incorrect. Okay, I've already talked about it. Ageru. I give, isn't it? Ageru. Yes, I give, isn't it? So it's strange to say, Bocchi ga yuki o ageru, because I'm receiving it. Okay, especially if I'm receiving the gift, I can't say this. Okay, I need to say it with either morau or kureru. Kureru means to give, but it only works in this case. Okay, in this case, Bocchi-chan is the giver. Okay, so I want to feature Bocchi-chan as the subject. Here, I want to say Bocchi gives me courage. Okay, in this case, I can use Bocchi-chan as the subject. So I'm using Bocchi-chan ga. It's normally ga. If you change to wa, the nuance changes a little bit. But normally when you have kureru, you want to use subject ga. So Bocchi-chan ga and a direct object yuki o kureru. So Bocchi gives me courage. So don't get confused because of the English translation, like to give, and also ageru, to give. The relations are very different. Okay, if you are confused, ageru is I give, from me to somebody else, or to outside. So inside to outside, but normally it's me. Okay, I from me to somebody else. I give. And kureru, you are receiving it. In this case, Bocchi-chan is the giver. So I can use Bocchi-chan as the subject of kureru. But kureru often well, pretty much like I would say 80% of the time, it takes が. So, ぼっちちゃんが勇気をくれる. Okay? So, that's like a super basic thing that you understand. Okay, you need to understand the different directions. Okay, to understand which particles to use. Even though this ni and ni, you know, they look the same, but they're two different things. Okay, so don't get confused. It's very important to understand, oh, this one too, somebody, you give, you know, Bocchi, the guitar, and then Bocchi is the receiver. So that's indirect object, takes ni. But the source, where it comes from, also takes ni, but it's a different particle. If you understand the two, then you're ready to move on. Okay, this applies to a lot of different things too, so it's very useful. Okay, and also indirect object too. Whenever you have an indirect object in Japanese, it's always ni, so it's very handy. Okay, so that's that. Well, let me just look at the chat. If anybody do you have any questions? Let me just look at the chat now. One sec. Just gonna do this. Any questions? I give. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Let's see. Taenyan went all out on handout materials again. Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh, my internet? Let's see. Yeah, I had to refresh the page. Oh, okay, it works. Crikey, you're here? Good. Good evening, Crikey. Good. Let's see. Any questions here? If you don't have any question, let's see. Are there any other cases where you can use as source? Yeah. That's for passives. Let's see. 例えばじゃあ犬に噛まれた. I got bitten by a dog. That's a very good example. So passives uses source ni. And some other things too, but like, okay, right now, this is enough. Okay? Let's see. Okay. So, is it working okay? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have changed my stream settings. Yeah, that's why I was so wary of changing. I changed a little bit because, oh, maybe change this to maybe increase the, minimize the latency. I was so reluctant to do it. I'm like, okay, maybe give it a go. Maybe I shouldn't have. I should have kept the same settings. Anyway, so can you still hear me okay? Is everything working? Good. Let's see. So kara for people. Let's see. So kara for people, ni for people. Let me see. One sec. I'm reading Patrick's. So kara for people, ni for people, and anything else. Let's see. Referring this. Okay, kara. Kara can be, okay, in this case, kara can be used for people and like any organizations. For this one, Bocchi-chan ni yuki o morau, you know, like for gifting, when you're using morau, ni doesn't work with organizations. Okay, so that's what I meant. Let's see. Does it answer your question, Patrick? Let's see. Drov, you doing streams like this is really admirable. Should strive to be like, oh, thank you for saying that. Thank you so much. Let me see. I just want to make sure, is ageru limited to yourself or not? Can you also use it to describe someone in your group given, like it's got to be very close to you though. Yeah. Which I actually explain, let's see. Yeah, gifting verbs are used from the first person 私 or 僕's perspective, but it can be extended to we or anyone who is close to you, like family members and your inner circle, etc., etc. But the safest way is to know that it's you, you know, or one of you. Okay, that's how I tell. Okay, is that okay, Hichi? Good question. Let's see. Okay, crikey. Oh, good. You can't use it. I mean, let's see. Just want to make sure. No, of course you can. Like, so like, when I'm actually talking to somebody, and you know, my point of view actually shifts as well. Okay, so you know, if the subject changes to like you, and if I'm speaking like kind of on behalf of you, this still applies too. You know, I can talk as if I'm you. Does it make sense? Oh, my hand's going crazy. So let me see. So if I say, imagine if this is let's see, if this is you, okay, if this is you, and you know, oh, did you give, you know, did you give the guitar to Bocchi, for example? Like, did you give? So then Bocchi-chan ni guitar o ageta? Or ageta no? Yeah, so it still applies to even, you know, when I'm talking, you know, to somebody. Okay, I'm talking to somebody, and I can see it from their point of view as well, which is crazy, huh? Nobody says this. Nobody explained this before, but it's crazy. In Japanese, it's all contextual. So even though, you know, okay, you know, I imagine that you actually gave the guitar to Bocchi, and I said, oh, did you give? You know, did you give the guitar, you know, to Bocchi? And, you know, I'm not the giver, but you are the giver, for example. In that case, this still applies. Ah, Bocchi-chan ni guitar o ageta no? Yeah. Like, did you give? Because I'm seeing it from your point of view, which is crazy, isn't it? This is very common in Japanese, so you gotta kind of get used to it. Okay. So yeah, like, if I'm, let's see, if this person is someone close to me, for example, let's say Yuffie. Okay, Yuffie, okay, let's say this is Yuffie now, and you imagine Yuffie giving the guitar to Bocchi. And yeah, I can say Yuffie wa Bocchi-chan ni guitar o ageta, because Yuffie is one of us. It's like she's basically, you know, on behalf of me. So I can say that. But yeah. So, and it actually applies to this too. If Yuffie, you know, my cat, is the receiver, this still applies. Okay. I can say Yuffie wa Bocchi-chan kara yuki o morau. I can say that because I'm seeing it from like Yuffie's. Well, Yuffie is close to me, and I can still use this. Okay, it's like she's part of me. Okay, so that's that. But Hichi, some books said you can't do that. Let's see. Let me see. Can you also? Some sources said yes, and some said it can't. Okay, that makes sense. I had problems getting into the Japanese mindset. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah. So, this concept applies to, of course, you know, me, and I can, you know, use this for somebody who's close to me as well. So as I just said, Yuffie. Yuffie is basically part of me. So that applies. Okay, if Yuffie receives something, yeah, of course, you know, it's as if I received it. Because, yeah, she's close to me, right? So yeah, this extends to you or somebody who are close to you. Right? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Really want to change my stream settings back to how it was. Because my internet is like 1 gig, and I think it's just because I changed stream settings. I'm gonna definitely switch back to my original settings. Anyway, here we go. Let's go to the next one. Okay, next part. Ooh, this extends to doing favors. Okay, doing favors to your friend. In this case, I have Bocchi and me again. Okay, we're doing each other favors, whether she likes it or not. So let's take a look. Okay, so here, as you can see, I do something for someone. In this case, I'm helping her. I'm doing her a favor. Okay, because she doesn't do well in school. Okay, so I'm helping her. Okay, let's see. So I have again, Bocchiちゃんに英語を教えて. Now you need a te form. Okay, te form of a verb. Okay, so 教えるis to teach. 教える verb. Te form is 教えて. So you need to quickly think about how to change it to the te form. Okay, 教えて and あげる. So ぼっちちゃんに英語を教えてあげる. Okay, so that means I teach English to Bocchi. I'm doing her a favor because she asked me. She needs some help with her English. Okay, so I'm doing her a favor because I can teach English. Okay, so again, this is indirect object ni exactly the same as this. See, exactly the same. Ni, Bocchi-chan ni, indirect object ni, still applied. Bocchi-chan ni, so to her. Bocchi-chan ni, what do? 英語を教えて, te form plus あげる, doing something for somebody, doing a favor normally. Okay, she's like kind of like, not sure, But well, since she asked me to help her with her English, so I do, something for Bocchi. Okay, so Bocchi-chan ni, so indirect object ni 英語を教えてあげる. Okay, so she is the receiver of the action. Okay, so that's that. Okay, let me see. I need to keep checking a lot of things here. Okay, let's see. Nobody's saying anything. That's good. So gonna go here. So yeah, so now it shifts. Okay, now Bocchi, it does something for me. So she does a favor. She does me a favor in this case. Okay, so we are giving each other, well, we are doing each other's favors here. Okay, so again, the source. Okay, the source of the action. Again, it takes source, ni. Okay, that's where it comes from. That's where it originates from. Okay, this is again, it's different from this. It's not the same thing. This is where the action comes from. Okay. So you can say it in two ways. It's one. You can use もらう, but here, ぼっちちゃんから, you could say から, but it's not that common. ぼっちちゃんに, okay, source, okay, source of the action. So ぼっちちゃんに, so where it comes from, ぼっちちゃんにギターの弾き方, okay, 弾き方 is from 弾く to play. 弾き方 how to play. 弾き方を教えて te form of 教える. So te form plus もらう because you're receiving. Okay? So, ぼっちちゃんにギターの弾き方を弾く to play 弾き方 must stem plus 型 how to play を so how to play the guitar を教えてもらう okay so basically yeah she teaches me how to play the guitar okay so you can say it in two ways one is with もらう one is this you can use くれる as well so when you're using くれる you want to use ぼっちちゃん as the subject. So, ぼっちちゃんがギターの弾き方 the same ギターの弾き方を something を in a 定 form plus くれる so 教えて定 form plus くれる okay? ぼっちちゃんがギターの弾き方を教えてくれる okay? So ぼっちちゃんteaches me how to play the guitar. Okay? So, ぼっちちゃんがギターの弾き方を教えてくれる。Okay? So, that's that. So we are doing each other favors. Okay? So me, I'm teaching English to her. And ぼっちちゃん okay, is teaching me how to play the guitar, even though I already know. Anyway, so that's that. Okay. And of course, again, this, extends to, let's say, someone who's close to me. Maybe Yuffie, Yuffie does Bocchi like a favor. Okay. In that case, I can use あげる as well. Yeah. So I can say Yuffie はぼっちちゃんに Okay, imagine if Yuffie speaks English and Yuffie teaches English, for example, for her, then yeah, I can say Yuffie ちゃんはぼっちちゃんに英語を教えてあげる I can totally say that because Yuffie is close to me. Okay? Yeah, she's my, she's part of me. Look at this is Yuffie is. Okay? So that's that. Okay, any questions? Let me just look at the chat. Okay. Let me see. Let me just look at the chat. This makes sense. Okay. Present continuous. Progressive. Why can we use kara for receiving? You hear? ぼっちちゃんから It's fine too, but the ni is more common. That's why I've listed ni here. ぼっちちゃんから It's fine too. It works. But to me, it's time to get used to this, source. Source ni here. Because it's actually more common in this case. Yeah. Even though, yeah, you're right. I mean, you're like, can I not use that? You can, but to me, I will definitely go for this one if I have the two. If I have two options to choose from, this is just so common. So it's kind of start, using this, so that you can kind of get ready, well, you can kind of prepare yourself, wherever you see this, you don't get confused. Okay? But yeah, of course, ぼっちちゃんからギターの弾き方を教えてもらう It's fine too. Yeah, but ぼっちちゃんに sounds a little bit more common to me. So that's why I just put it here. Okay? But that's that. Any questions? Let me look at the chat. Let me see. Oh, do I have? One sec. One sec. I mean, 10 o'clock for me. Good. Okay. Okay, good. He is like playing, saying guitar player. Oh, do I have one sec? Yeah, sorry, I was in a hurry to make this. So did I make a mistake? One sec. I do something for someone. Teach English to Bocchi. Bocchi is a receiver. This is true. ボッチちゃんに英語を教えてあげる。ボッチちゃんにギターの弾き方を教えてもらう。So, that's where it comes from. ボッチ does something for me. ボッチちゃんがギターの弾き方を教えてくれる。ボッチ teaches me how to play the guitar. Is there any error? You said, I don't see it. Hechi? Ah, okay, I see. Oh, let's see. Do I? Again, it's doing this. One sec. Motion capture. I know. One sec. So for that, today it's not a good day. One sec. Let me just put my. Okay, one sec. Whoop. Yeah, my replacement. One sec. Let me. Okay, the motion capture. Okay, back. Okay, we go. It did this again. I told them to fix it, but they didn't. One sec. Gonna do this. Okay. This motion capture, they updated something and then they broke something. So one sec. Let me go back to my emergency mode and here we go. Yeah, back. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Is it good? Sorry about that. Yeah, like I'm using like a webcam, like a tracking app, and they keep updating. And yeah, today I just updated and this happened. Okay, great, isn't it? The last version was great though. I think they forgot to turn off some of the features. Anyway, so good. Thank you for pointing that out. Let's see. Okay. I see. Webcam. Okay, sure. File is fine. Okay. You again, good. Okay, I don't understand that, Patrick. Anyway. Instrument player? No, 弾き方, muscle stem plus kata means how to do something. Let's see. Let me write that. Okay. So for Hechi, since you asked. Okay, so the formula is muscle stem plus kata. When you want to say how to do something, this is what you use. One sec. So kata. Okay, muscle stem plus kata. Let me just do this. Okay. And this is so how to do something. How to do something, or you can. This also means like a way to do something. Yeah. When let's see, way somebody somebody does something. Okay, let's see. Muscle stem plus kata. So for example, you can say, so let's see. So you need to go to the masu quickly. So let's say tabe masu. One second. Just gonna move this. So if you think about tabemas, you know, taberu has tabemas, masu form, isn't it? So you need a masu stem. So tabe, so tabekata, tabekata. This is how to eat. Okay. let's see. If you say 寿司の食べ方。寿司の食べ方。So how to eat sushi. Since 食べ方 here is already a noun, so I'm just doing noun, no noun. Okay, so then, so this is how to eat sushi. Okay, does that make sense? So, so that's why I had ギターの弾き方 because it's from 弾く。弾く。Let me see. So 弾く。One sec. 弾く. I can't get the. There you go. 弾く is to play an instrument. Play an instrument, right? So 弾くます。ます form is 弾きます, isn't it? So 弾きます。ます。I can't. So 弾きます。So you need the ます stem. Okay? So ます stem plus 型弾き方, isn't it? Now it changes to 弾き方, isn't it? So 弾き方, how to play an instrument. So if I want to do something similar to this, in this case, how to eat sushi, but how to play the guitar. So then ギターの弾き方. Since 弾き方, how to play, this one is actually a noun. So what I'm doing is noun, no noun. Okay, so this is how to play the guitar. That's what it means. Okay. And what did I mean by the way somebody does something? It's like, okay, if you want to say the way or like how, let's say how Bocchi plays the guitar, in that case, Bocchi no hikikata. Okay, for example. Okay, Bocchi no hikikata. This actually means this is it's different from this. Bocchi no hikikata means like the way Bocchi plays. Or how Bocchi plays. So it depends on the context. ね、Bocchiの弾き方はかっこいい, for example. So Bocchiの弾き方はかっこいい. So, okay. The way Bocchi plays is cool. Or, let's see, how Bocchi plays is cool. Okay. So that's that. So that's what I mean when I said ギターの弾き方. Okay, so you can use it for like how to do something, or if you want to talk about the way somebody does something, like the way Bocchi plays or how she plays. In that case, like, you know, I'm doing Bocchi no 弾き方. I could say Bocchi no ギターの弾き方 if, you know, just to make it easier. Sorry, ギターごめん。ギターの I can't. My fingers still kind of hurts. That's why I can't really type fast. Yeah, Bocchi no ギターの弾き方 is fine, but of course, you know, from the context, if I say Bocchi no 弾き方, it's also fine too. Okay. Yeah, Bocchi no 弾き方はかっこいい. Okay, does that make sense? So must stem plus kata. How to do something. Okay, it's very useful. Yeah, 食べ方、話し方. Let's see. 日本語の、そう、話す、話します、話し方。So how to speak Japanese. Okay? So, and if you want to talk about the way Bocchi speaks, in that case, Bocchi の話し方. Okay? Yeah. Bocchi の話し方は面白い。Okay? Okay? Bocchi の話し方は面白い。So the way she speaks is funny. Okay? Or interesting. The way Bocchi speaks Yes, of course. She's awkward. Well, we love her. um, of course, it could be interesting too. Something amusing. Interesting. Okay. So that's that. Okay, that's how you can use masu stem plus kata, which is very useful, especially when you're using ageru kureru morau, and because sometimes you're showing somebody how to do something, or somebody teaching you how to do something. So it's extremely useful if you know this. Okay, so that's that. Let's see. Okay, I had you understood. Good, makes sense. Let's see. Go on the way of going way. Let me see. 生き方道を行く. One sec. Going on the way of going way. I don't know if I understand this, Patrick. 道の生き方かな? Maybe you wanna say. Patrick, you mean like 道の生き方かな? 道の生き方. That's what you want to say? Maybe 生き方, like how to go, or well, how to go the way. I know it's weird, but like how to go through. That's what it means. How to go through the way or road, or how to drive. This is okay. 道の生き方 or 道の運転の仕方 is fine too. So that's that. Excellent. So let me go back. Oh my gosh, I'm traumatized. Is everything fine now? Yeah. Honestly, I'm not gonna change any settings anymore. No matter what anybody else says. Because I don't want any heart attacks anymore. Alright. So let's see. Okay. So that's that. Gonna just move this a little bit. Here we go. Okay, everything clear from the first page. Okay, using ageru, kureru, morau, and extending it to using verbs. Okay, very useful because we use this all the time. In Animal Crossing, in the Animal Crossing streams, I saw ageru, kureru, morau like everywhere. And also, like, soon I'll be streaming like Genshin Impact. And they have like ageru, kureru, morau a lot too, doing somebody a favor because you're doing quests, and helping people. So, you will see gifting verbs a lot. Okay, so this is absolutely essential to understand because it's used everywhere, in Japanese. Okay, so that's that. Let me just look at the chat. See. Okay, no, okay, it's good. It's all good. No more errors. Okay, good. Hopefully, no more heart attacks. Yeah, I know. Okay. Okay. Patrick was trying to use a confusing sentence. Okay, I see. I see. Okay. Let's go. Okay, some examples. And now it's gonna be like a little quiz. Okay, here and there. So, if you know the answer, you can type it in the chat. Okay? You can type it in the chat. So, get this one. Yeah, so again, so here, you're doing something for someone. So you're doing somebody a favor. Okay? And a few things that, we have to think about. Okay, but I'll go one by one. Okay, so this is a very, very common pattern. Okay, again, somebody ni, so to somebody, so indirect object ni, and verb te form plus ageru, exactly the same one we had here. Remember? Indirect object ni, so to somebody or for somebody, and verb te form ageru, doing something for someone. You're doing a favor. Okay, so we're gonna look at some example sentences. Okay, yeah, Yeah, so somebody に verb 定 form plus あげる you're doing someone a favor. So the first example is, just like showing you an example so you can answer these questions later. So first one, 友達に日本語を教えてあげる。Okay? 友達に日本語を教えて定 form from 教える to teach. 教えてあげる. So I teach Japanese to my friend, or I teach my friend Japanese, so I'm doing a favor. Okay? So there's an example sentence, and we have a little quiz. I didn't cover everything I wanted to make it easier for you, since it takes some time to kind of take it in and internalize everything. So I just kind of made it easy so you can answer easily. Okay, so here, if you know the answer, you can type it in the chat. 友達にゲームを and blah blah. I buy a video game for my friend. Okay, I buy a video game for my friend. What comes in here? Anybody? Anybody can answer this question? 友達にゲームを Of course, here's a hint. Okay? So you're doing something for somebody. So I buy, 買う It's a dictionary form. What's the T form? Can you answer it? Let's see. Good. Patrick, 買ってあげる Wonderful. AI, 買ってあげる Wonderful. ヘッチ、友達にゲームを買ってあげる Perfect. Nice. Like that. Yep. 友達にゲームを買ってあげる Wonderful. Very good. Okay. So let's go to the next one. So お母さんに Okay, you're doing a favor. So お母さんにパンbread and blah blah blah. I bake bread for my mom. For mom. Bake is 焼く So what's the te form of 焼く So you need a te form plus あげるお母さんにパンを Let's see. Can anybody answer this one? お母さんにパンをlet's see. Crikey. 友達にゲームを買ってあげる Yeah, crikey. Yeah, that was fine too. Good. Ooh, good. 焼いてあげる AI, good. Did anybody got that right? 焼いてあげる That's the right answer. Yeah, good one. Let's see. Sorry, 作ってあげる。焼いてあげる。Both are fine. I said 焼いてあげる。作ってあげる。Yeah, I made it easier. Yeah, 焼いてあげる。Yeah, both are fine. 作ってあげる。焼いてあげる。焼く is more common. I think I just kind of simplified it. 作って。Let's see. Okay, we go. So, yeah, お母さんにパンを焼いてあげるを作ってあげる。Is that? Okay. So let's go to the next one. So お父さんに写真をand I'll send photos to my dad. Okay, I'll send photos. 写真をand send is 送る isn't it? 送る to send. So how do you complete the sentence? Okay. お父さんに写真をLet's see. Anybody? Whoa! Good. Amber 送ってあげる Wonderful. Good. ヘッチお父さんに写真を送ってあげる Wonderful. Very good. Wonderful. 送ってあげる Wonderful. Very good. Let me just drink my water. My sparkling because I'm thirsty. One sec. Refreshing. Nice. And let's go to the next bit. Just keep checking my screens. Okay, we go. Oh my gosh, my hands are so wet. Ah, God. Let's go to the next section. A little bit tricky, but it should make sense though. So this is like you are taking somebody to a destination. You're taking somebody to a destination. Okay? So somebody, or since you're taking somebody or destination. Normally we use destination ni, but here you can also use made as well. You can use both. I mean, you can use one of them. Destination ni or destination made. Okay? And a verb te form ageru, so this is the same. Okay? So it's like taking somebody to a good restaurant or, driving somebody home, that kind of thing. Okay? Of course, they will feel thankful, and you're doing favors, right? Okay. So first example, of course, I wanted to kind of reveal, so you see the idea. Okay. So 先週 last week. Okay. 先週 last week. 友達を this one 友達を since you took your friend, so this is actually the direct object or. Okay, and 美味しいレストラン so delicious restaurant or good restaurant 美味しいレストランに destination に okay, destination に美味しいレストランまで I mean in this case に sounds better, so に is fine. 連れて行ってあげた so 連れて行く is to take somebody somewhere 連れて行ってそう、連れて行く。てフォーム、あげた。行ってあげた。連れて行ってあげた。Sounds funny, but, 連れて行く is to take somebody somewhere. Okay? そう、連れて行って、てフォーム of 行く。連れて行ってあげた。Okay? そう、先週 last week. そう、友達を、so this is whom you took to the restaurant. So obviously this is like common sense, isn't it? Because that's actually the direct object. So object を美味しいレストランに so to a destination. Okay? 連れて行ってあげた so てフォームあげる past tense あげた So I took my friend to a good restaurant last week. Okay? So that's that. So that's a hint. Okay? Right. Next one. Let's see. 夜 night. So 夜遅かった。夜遅かったから Okay, it was late at night. 夜遅かったから So 友達を I've already filled this one. 友達を家まで I'm using まで家に is also fine too. And then we don't know. So it was late at night. So I walked my friend home. A few ways to say it, but 送る you can use 送る for this too. Okay? Because 送る to sending somebody home, you can use that too. So maybe 送る is the easiest option. Okay? So, of course, verb てフォームあげる isn't it? So, what comes in here? So, 夜遅かったから友達を家まで Let's see. Okay, let's see. Amber 乗ってあげた乗せてあげた will be correct. Amber, if you have 乗せる乗せてあげた will be correct. 送ってあげた AI, yes. 送ってあげたいや家まで行ってあげた It's not too bad, Patrick. 送ってあげた is the correct answer. 家まで行ってあげた I mean, it's not too bad, Patrick, actually. But of course, the past tense 行ってあげ Yeah, if you want to use iku, it's not too bad, but it's not the best option, Patrick. Amber Rose, if you want to, let's see. Okay, 乗せる to give somebody a lift. So let's see. So Amber Rose, good point. Let's see. So somebody を乗せる Okay. を乗せる That's what you want to use. Not this one. Okay. So not 乗る but 乗せる to give like a lift. Okay. 乗せる Yeah, my hands are so wet. Sorry. I can't navigate well. One sec. Because I just grabbed a can of sparkling water and it's got so much like water outside. One sec. Okay. Somebody を乗せる is to give somebody a lift. Okay. So 乗せる Okay, you can use that too. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna go back. Let's go back to the quiz. There we go. Yeah. Alright. Nice. Yeah, 送ってあげた. Okay, let's see. Yeah, 送ってあげた is the correct answer. And 乗せてあげた is fine too, but I'm actually using 乗せて. It's here too. Because I wanted to show you variations. Okay. So well, I made it easier here, but I want you to answer. Okay, what comes here? So 明日 blah 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 乗せてあげる So 乗せる as I showed you earlier, 乗せる is to give somebody a lift or to drive somebody. 乗せてあげる So I will drive my mom to the airport tomorrow. So how do you feel this section? Okay. Let's see. So I will drive. Well, I've already filled 乗せてあげる so I just want you to get the particles right for this. Okay. Let's see if anybody gets it right. It's like a quiz show. Amber, yeah, didn't even notice it was also written in that answer. Yeah, right. Okay, let's see. 行く帰ってあげた。行って帰ってあげた is an option. Does it exist? 一緒に帰ってあげた is fine. Like, I mean, for this one? 友達を家まで送ってあげた。友達を家まで、no, 帰る doesn't work. 家まで送る is like you actually sending somebody home. So 送る sounds better, or 乗せる 乗せる or 送る sounds better for this one. Yeah. 一緒に行ってあげる is fine too, but then in that case the particle changes. 友達と一緒に家まで行ってあげる will be fine too if you want to do that, but like 帰る doesn't really work here. Okay. 一緒に帰ってあげた You could, but then you need to change the particle, which is a little bit complicated, so try not to do that. Okay? Okay, so let's see. Got some answers here. 明日お母さんを空港に Good. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, crikey, very good. And お母さん drive my mom. Okay? Somebody を That's who you are transporting, right? So somebody を Okay, that's a hint. So I will drive my mom to the airport. So my mom is actually the somebody, direct object or, okay? So that's my mom, お母さん is whom you are transporting to where? To the airport, right? So お母さんを空港まで乗せてあげる。Okay? 明日お母さんを空港まで乗せてあげる。Okay? So, using the same exact pattern as this. Okay? Because that's お母さん is someone you're carrying basically or transporting to where? 空港まで。 空港に is fine too, again, as I said, destination. 空港に乗せてあげる。空港まで sounds better for this case. Yeah, that's why I'm always putting like what sounds better, even though you have an option. But this is more common, so whatever I'm listing is like most common. Okay. So 明日お母さんを空港まで乗せてあげる is the answer. Okay. Let's see. Don't worry, Hechi. Okay, you need to learn more vocab. That's fine. That's fine. Good. Okay. So Patrick, お母さんと空港。It's お母さんを not と。This is お。お母さんと will be with お母さん。お母さんと空港まで。Because お母さん is someone you are, driving to. You're driving her to the airport. So then お母さん actually takes お。Okay. Of course, you are going there with her. That's true. That is true. It is. Yeah. I hope it makes sense. I'm just like intentionally using this pattern. Okay. So that's that. And Crikey says, you need to practice more verb conjugations. Yeah, I told you. It's like we use verb conjugations all the time. Okay, so go back to my verb conjugation stream, archive, and practice. Okay? And both good practice for the particle hell. Yeah, right. Yep. Let's go. Okay, so gonna move this one. Let's see. Keep checking. Okay, we go. Well, when possessive no is used for the receiver's belonging, what does it mean? Yeah. Somebody knows something or verb てあげる. What's that? Okay, it's more about like fixing something, fixing somebody's computer, fixing somebody's monitors or phones, checking somebody's homework, for example, carrying their luggage and things like that. Okay, this is like, even though I have like a kind of long, boring explanation here, I had to write it this way. But if you look at example, and look at the example sentences here, it will make sense. So when you want to say something like, I fixed my friend's PC. Say, my friend's PC. Okay. 友達のパソコン. I'm doing somebody の something. 友達のパソコン. Okay. 友達のパソコンを直してあげる. 直す to fix something. Okay. So, it's not too hard. Okay. So, I fixed my friend's PC. So, 直す to repair, to fix. And a past tense, 直しI want to say 直した but you need a T form. 直して and of course you need to change あげる to あげパスタ so あげたですね so 友達のパソコンを so this one is a little bit hard so I'm gonna open it okay 直してあげた okay so 友達のパソコン so my friend's PC を直してあげた This actually makes sense, right? Because, it's common sense that this one takes all because that's what you fixed. So that's a direct object or, so object or, isn't it? And 友達のパソコン my friend's PC. So that's what you fixed. So 友達のパソコンを and 直して is from 直す to fix, repair 直してあげた Okay, so you did a favor 直してあげたOkay. 友達のパソコンを直してあげた So I fixed my friend's PC. Okay. So that's what I mean by good for fixing, checking something, carrying the things. I had to have a separate section because they take different particles, from other ones that I've, listed. So that's why I had to kind of make, a different section for this. Okay. Because you don't want to apply ni, or for everything, it's a bit different from each other. So I had to, give different options. Okay. So, let's see. Okay. 修理してあげた is fine, Patrick. Yes. Yep. ヘッジ、友達のパソコンを直してあげ、past tense た。Okay. Very close, ヘッジ。 修理してあげた。Patrick 修理してあげた is absolutely fine too. Yes, very good. Yeah. Okay, yeah, Hechi good. Yeah. 修理してあげる。Yeah, a little bit formal, right? Amberoth. Even though 修理する yeah, it is it's an alternative, but sounds a little bit too official. Okay, 修理してあげた fine though, you know, makes sense, perfectly makes sense. Let's see. Because I watch from manga. Okay. Yeah. 直してあげた maybe 直す is a little bit more common in this case, but 修理してあげた sounds like, you know, you run a repair shop or something, but it still makes sense though. Yeah. So Patrick's a little a PC repair shop. Yeah. Anyway, so okay. Let's go to this grammar luggage sentence one sec. Okay. Keep checking my. Okay. Here we go. Luggage. 荷物 right here, right? Do you know how to say carry? Carry. The same as like to have. 持つ isn't it? 持つ Okay. Carry, yeah, 持つ is actually to carry something, to hold something. Okay. So 持つ is a perfect word, but of course you need to change it to the 定 form. Okay. So verb 定 so 持つ what's the 定 form of 持つ Okay. 持つ verb conjugation, crikey, can you figure out? Anybody? おばあちゃんの荷物を let's see 持ってあげる Good, Patrick. Good. 持ってあげる Yes. Wonderful. Yep. おばあちゃんの荷物を持ってあげる So imagine if おばあちゃん is, you know, carrying like a pretty heavy bag or something. Yeah, of course you want to help, right? So 持ってあげる Be careful in Japan though. They kind of feel like how do you call it? Sometimes some people, you know, don't want to be helped. So, you know, they'll look at you like, what are you doing? So like be careful in Japan. Yeah, it's sad. You know, you're trying to help somebody. And they're like, oh, are you gonna take my luggage? Are you gonna take my bag? You know? Anyway. 運んであげる is fine, but in this case 持ってあげる is fine. 運ぶ is more like おばあちゃんの荷物を運んであげる持ってあげる is more common here, Amberoth. 運んであげる it's not incorrect. 荷物を運んであげる out of the two options, I would go for 持ってあげるSince I'm just kind of, you know, because she has like a bag and, you know, I want to help her. And motsu is like the most natural way, you know, to describe in this, you know, condition. So like I want to use 持ってあげる in this case. But 運んであげる 運ぶ sounds like you carry, but like, you know, maybe 運ぶ to like a little bit far away place. So like you have like a carriage or something, and you know, you're almost like a truck or something. So even though like meaning wise, it's not bad, but 持ってあげる in this case is more realistic. Yeah, I'll say. Okay, but I mean, yeah, 運んであげる yeah, it is an option, but it's more like secondary. Okay. Let me see. 持ってあげる Yeah. 持ってあげている No, 持ってあげる not 持ってあげていれば持ってあげる Let me see. I love to hear what's actually useful to say instead of just right. Yes, Amberoth, that's right. That's why I'm here, like trying to kind of you know, choose the best, you know, options for you, you know, because, you know, you might be learning from, yeah, sure, Wanikani or like, you know, any other resources, and you build your vocab, but sometimes you're like, oh, is this used more commonly, or like can I use this in this case? And you might wonder like, oh, which one is the best option for me? And yeah, so that's why I come in. As a native speaker, I can tell you all the subtle nuances. Anyway, so let's go to this one. Okay, so one sec, let me just double check. Yeah, and I checked. Okay, so right here, so I get that I've already revealed this part. I checked my friend's homework. Okay? It's almost like showing a little bit. How do you say this? My friend's homework. Okay, you know the word for homework? That's pretty easy, right? Okay, let's see. So, my friend is 友達. Okay, 友達. Homework is 宿題ですね。宿題。友達の宿題。Yeah, 友達の宿題。Good. Amber Roth, Patrick. Good. ヘッチ、友達の宿題をチェックしてあげた。Fun. Yeah, great. Yeah, Amber Roth, Patrick, ヘッチ, all correct. Very good. Everyone got it correct? So, 友達の宿題をチェックしてあげた。いいです。Very good. Wonderful. Alright. So, everything okay here? I hope so. Let's go to... Wow, it gets more complicated. Why? Too much. It's not. Here, it was easier when you were actually doing a favor to somebody. Okay, it was much easier in this case. But... since we have, くれる and もらう, we have more things. Especially, when somebody's doing you a favor. So I'm the receiver of the action and I'm grateful. So that's, it's not like somebody just doing it, to you and like, you have to feel grateful about that. It's not like, oh, somebody punched me. That's like you want to use passive. I got punched. But in this case, this is you want to use either もらう and くれる. Okay, and of course, I'll talk about the difference as well. Okay, they're pretty much identical, but it's slightly different. Okay, but anyway, so let's go from the common ones. Okay, common patterns. Okay, we already actually, took a look at these ones. When we talked about Bocchi, let's see. Remember this one? Okay. So Bocchi does something for me, So in this case, Bocchi teaches me how to play the guitar. So Bocchi ちゃんが somebody がギターの弾き方を教えてくれる. So using くれる. Yeah, and also I'm using もらう. Okay, since we have two variations, okay, that means of course we have we have like double of this. So let's go. Okay, let's go from the common one. So yeah, somebody に again, this is where the action comes from. Remember, source に. Okay, where the action originates from. Okay, somebody に verb 定フォン plus もらう. So the first one is already open. So 友達に my friend 日本語を教えてもらう. So 教える to teach. So 教えて定フォンもらう. You're receiving the action. So 友達に日本語を教えてもらう. Okay, 友達に日本語を教えてもらう. Okay, so my friend teaches me Japanese. My friend teaches me Japanese. Identical. Okay, you can say it in two ways. Okay, this one, if you want to use くれる, somebody が. Okay, in this case, 友達. Somebody が verb 定フォン plus くれる. Okay, so 友達が as a subject. Since I'm using くれる, I want to use が. Okay. 日本語を 教えて te form plus くれる。Okay? So, 友達に日本語を教えてもらう。友達が日本語を教えてくれる。The two sentences are actually describing the exact same fact. You see this? My friend teaches me Japanese. My friend teaches me Japanese. Of course, both of them, you feel grateful about that. Okay? Let me see. Let me look at the chat. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna just go to the next two. Okay, so you need verb てもらう verb てくれる be careful with the particles depending on which one you're using. Okay, so if you want to say my friend bought me a video game, again identical here, my friend bought me a video game. Okay, two identical sentences, two identical things, well, talking about this exact same situation. Okay, so let's go from here. 友達にゲームを How do you feel this one? So, your friend did a favor, okay, for you. Okay, so the verb is 買う, isn't it? But then how do you conjugate it? This is the past tense, be careful. Okay, anybody? So, 友達にゲームを Let's see. Ooh, Amberoth. Good. Let's see. Oh yeah, I missed some sentences. Let me see. And good. 夏宿題言葉学校からあげてきました。Let me see. Why does it say お父さんが and the English version says my... sorry. I might have... Which one? Yeah, sorry. Because I was changing. Yeah. I was making like last minute changes. That's why. Yeah, sorry. Because originally I had sensei, but I removed it. That's why. Anyway. So, okay, 友達にゲームを Amberoth. Yeah, good. Yeah, 買ってもらった。AI 買ってもらった。Patrick 買ってもらった。Good. Excellent. There we go. That's good. Excellent. And let's go to this section. Okay. So again, bought me. So this is a past tense. So how do you put it together? 友達がゲームを How do you feel this one? So exact same. Okay. Of course, the nuance is a little bit different, which I will explain. Okay. And of course, I've already revealed this one, so it's easy. Okay. But of course, you need to do this. Let's see. Let's see in the chat. Nobody? Anybody using くれる here? Okay. 友達がゲームを Let's see. Who answers first? Okay. Good. Amberoth 買ってくれた AI 買ってくれた Good, good, good. Anybody? Anybody else? 友達がゲームを two correct answers. Okay. Right now. Yes. So of course, this helps because I have the te form already. Okay. So then you'll be using くれる but in the past tense, right? Let's see. Patrick, good. 買ってくれた. Wonderful. There you go. Good. Yeah, 友達がゲームを買ってくれた. Okay. Excellent. Let's go. Okay, my mom baked for me. So you have to answer the whole thing. Okay. Bake, you can use 焼く or 作る, but both are fine. No major difference here. Okay. Just want to see the particles. So my mom baked for me. Okay. Either you can use 焼く or 作る. Maybe 作る is easier for you, isn't it? In that case, you want to say パンを作る or パンを焼く. Okay. So, but be careful with the particles, okay? And you feel grateful about that action. Let's see. Let me go. Okay. Yeah, Corey had the right answer too before. Yes, good. good. Anybody? So my mom baked for me. Okay, so past tense, baked. Ooh, yeah, good. お母さんにパンを作ってもらった fine, yeah, that's good. And Amberoth お母さんにパンを焼いてもらった very good. Amberoth good, yeah. お母さん、Patrick お母さんに、お母さんにnot はお母さんにパンを焼いてもらった will be correct. Okay, soお母さんにパンを作ってもらった、焼いてもらった、作る、焼く both are fine in this case. Okay? Amberoth お母さんにパンを焼いてもらった very good. Okay? So, yeah, 作ってもらった、焼いてもらった again, as I said, I kept it simple here, but 焼いてもらった is absolutely fine because that's actually more correct. Okay? パンを、作ってもらったを焼いてもらった。Okay. So what about let's do the くれる version, and of course, you know, it's the past tense. Okay, so how to complete this one? So somebody が okay, and a verb 定 form くれる and the hint is right here. Okay, especially here. Okay, let's see. Let's feel this one. So my mom baked for me. Okay, let's see. Okay. 私にお母さんを焼いてもらった。お母さん、Patrick, okay. Let's see. お母さんが、Amberoth お母さんがパンを焼いてくれた。Yeah, Amberoth, good. Yeah. お母さんが、お母さんがパンを焼いてくれた、パンを作ってくれた is fine too. Isn't it? Okay, can I just open this one? So パンを焼いてくれたを作ってくれた both are fine. Okay, let's see. お母さんが remember when you're using くれる somebody が okay, somebody が verb 定 form くれる so AI should be お母さんが okay. Let's see. お母さんが、yeah, Patrick, お母さんが焼いてくれた、パンを焼いてくれた。Yeah. No, it's fine, it's fine. It's good. It's just practice. It's okay. It's okay to make mistakes. It's absolutely fine. You know, so, you know, everyone can just learn together. It's fine. Okay? It is absolutely fine. I know it's confusing. We have a lot of particles. And, you know, it is good to just like practice it now, and it doesn't have to be right. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not looking for perfection here. Okay, I want you to just practice, not like make it perfect. Okay, so that's that, and let's go to this one. So my dad sent me photos. Okay, my dad sent me photos. Okay. Of course, you know, you're the receiver and you feel grateful. You wanted to get the photos. Okay. My dad sent me photos. Okay. How do you feel this one? Just look at the pattern here. Okay. So this is where the action comes from. Remember? Okay. That's the source, or where it originates from, isn't it? Okay. So you need that, and of course, verb 定 form, okay, and もらう, remember, you need to change it to the past tense. Okay, let's see if you got it right. Okay, let's see. Amberoth お父さんに okay, お父さんに okay, お父さんに写真 yeah, okay, Amberoth, yeah, お父さんに yeah, 写真を送ってもらった okay, I know,お父さんに写真 okay, I think you wanted to say 写真 okay, I guess it's yeah, okay, Patrick, okay, お父さんに写真を送ってもらった perfect, wow, Patrick on fire. Okay, let's see. Yeah, お父さんに写真を送ってもらった。Yes, it is. Okay, excellent, good stuff. Wonderful. Okay, everyone got it right? Okay. So, お父さんに So you see, this is where the action is coming from. Remember, 写真を 送ってもらった。Okay. Right. So let's go to the くれる section here. You're going to describe the same thing but using, くれる. And of course, it's going to be in the past tense. Okay. And it's already filled here. So お父さんが is already here. And then let's go and then just complete the rest of it. Okay, how'd you complete this one? So my dad sent me photos. Okay, let's see. Anybody? Not here yet. Okay, waiting. Tay's already here, so that's handy. Okay. 写真is already here, so that's handy. Okay. And you want to conjugate this one? Okay. So let's see. お父さんが写真を送ってくれた。Yeah, AI, good. Yeah, Patrick. Patrick on fire again. お父さんが写真を送ってくれた。Perfect. Patrick, you're good. Okay. AI is good. Okay. Today Patrick is on fire. Okay. So, yeah, お父さんが、写真を送ってくれた。Yes. Excellent. Good stuff. Okay. So maybe, the photos you wanted to see, and you're not with your dad, and you asked for some photos. Okay. So 送ってくれた。Okay. Let's see. Patrick, good. Yeah, Corey, yeah, 写真を送ってくれた。Perfect. Yes, very good. Nice one. Okay, let's go to, what's that? Somebody takes me to a destination. Okay. So you needed, you need a lift, let's say to an airport, you don't want to use Uber. And you want to ask somebody to drive you to the airport, that kind of thing. Okay, somebody with a car. I can drive you to the airport. I'll be your Uber driver, kind of thing. Okay, and in that case, what do I do? Again, this makes sense too. Somebody needs. So this is where the action is coming from. Remember, source. Okay, this is where the action is coming from. Source, ni, and a destination. Since it's a destination, it takes destination ni, or you can also use made if you want to. Okay, and then of course, since somebody's doing you a favor, so, verb て form plus もらう. Okay, so I've already revealed the first one. Okay, just to help you understand the concept. 先週友達に美味しいレストランに連れて行ってもらった。Okay? 先週、友達に美味しいレストランに連れて行ってもらった。Let's go one by one. 先週、last week. Time word. 友達に, in this case, remember, this is where the action is coming from. Since your friend is doing you a favor. 友達に美味しいレストラン a delicious restaurant or good restaurant に so destination に so to a good restaurant or to a delicious restaurant 連れて行って it's from 連れて行く連れて行く is to take somebody somewhere 連れて行く定フォーム連れて行ってもらう past tense もらった、okay? 先週友達にI know it's long, but 美味しいレストランに or you can say いいレストラン it's fine too if you want to do that 美味しいレストランに連れて行ってもらった okay I wonder if this happens to you maybe your friend or friends give you like a recommendation and oh yeah I'll take you there let's go in that case yeah this is what you can say. Okay, and let's do the くれる version. Okay, on the right hand side. Okay, since somebody, it's gonna be the doer. Okay, so 先週友達が since I'm using くれる past tense くれた doing something for me basically 先週友達が 美味しいレストランに、so identical, okay, to a delicious restaurant に連れて行って、from 連れて行く to take somebody somewhere 連れて行く take. Do you see this? No pun intended. 連れて行く take. 連れて行く Do you get it? This is how you remember it. 連れて行く take. Take. Okay? Everything is intentional. You know? I used to be a stand-up comedian. Anyway. So to take somebody somewhere. Okay. Well, let me just fill the 誰々を somebody をどこどこに one sec. Let's do this. So somebody をどこどこに so, destination. Destination に連れて行く. Okay, to take somebody somewhere. Okay, to take somebody to, okay, let's say to a destination, maybe easier. To a destination. Okay. So yeah, somebody を、destination に連れて行く take. To take somebody to a destination. Okay. So this is how I teach. Also, this applies to 持っていく as well. If you're taking something, yes, you can use 持っていく for taking something somewhere. Okay. So, let's see. Go back. Oh, it's already Let's go. Okay. Yeah, 連れて行ってもらった。連れて行ってくれた。そう、連れて行く take. 連れて行って take form くれた。And you feel grateful. You know, your friend did you a favor. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay, so let's go. Move these things. Let's see. Alright, so let's go to this one. So let's see. 夜遅かったから So it was late at night. 家まで well, let's look at the translation. It was late at night, so my friend drove me home or walked me home. Maybe, yeah. We had something very similar to this earlier, you know. You want to use 送る. Okay. 夜遅かったから Okay. Somebody に And I have destination まで already. And you need a verb てもらう but past tense. How do you feel this one? 家まで Okay. Let's see. 夜遅かったから友達に家まで送ってもらった Perfect! Oh my gosh! Amberoth! On fire! Good. That was a hard one. Yeah. 友達に家まで送ってもらった Wonderful! Very good. Everyone got this right? 夜遅かったから So it was late at night. 友達に So again, this is where the action comes from. And you feel grateful for your friend doing that for me. 友達に家まで送ってもらった Okay? Well, since you wanted to save money on Uber, you know. Yep. Do you guys use Uber or Lyft in your country? Sometimes I have to. Yeah, but normally my friends kind of drive me around. So like in this case, I can use these, you know. Yeah, everyone taking me everywhere. So wonderful. Okay. My Uber drivers. Anyway, so that's that. Uber が高すぎる、本当Okay. Uber が高すぎる、本当Good. 友達に送ってもらった good, good. Yeah, AI good. Yeah, 友達に家まで送っても Corey, that's correct too. Yeah, very good. Yep, wonderful. And let's go to the くれる section here. We're gonna translate the exact same sentence, even though the nuance is slightly different, which I will cover a little bit later. But let's just fill this one. Okay, so again, identical. 夜遅かったから but okay, this time we're gonna use くれる. But of course, the past tense, you want to change this to the past tense. Okay, and since you're using くれる, you want to use subject が, so somebody が in this case. So this is the doer in this case. 友達が家までタララララララタラッタラララOkay, that's my hint. 夜遅かったから友達が家までタラッタタララ What's that? Let's see. Go, go, go. Yay! Hey, good! Wonderful! AI 送ってくれた Patrick 送ってくれた Amberoth 送ってくれた Three of you on fire. Good! Excellent. Very good. Yep, 友達が家まで送ってくれ It's like a quiz show. Yep, 友達が家まで送ってくれた Wonderful. Yep. Everyone clap, clap. Great. Let's see. Let me just keep tracking. Okay, good, good. Okay, it's gonna go to the bottom. One sec. Is it still showing? I need a bigger monitor soon. Which I need like a curved monitor. My one is not too bad right now, but I want something curved, so I can fit more stuff. Anyway, so if you want to say my mom will drive me to the airport tomorrow. Okay, so I have some, things already filled out. So 明日 is right here, and 空港まで to the airport, to the airport tomorrow. Okay, that's already filled, but I want to, say my mom will drive me to the airport. So how do you complete it? Okay, you want to use this. Okay, you want to use this pattern, right? Let's see. So, any brave warriors want to answer this? Fill the gaps. Let's see. Pachi pachi. Who wants to be a Nihongo Jozu? You guys. If this was a quiz show, then I would have. No, everyone wins. And let me see. Amberoth, 明日、お母さんに、one sec. 乗せて Okay, Amberoth, present tense. Remember? Future plan, isn't it? Future plan, just the dictionary form をもらうをもらいます Okay? So, not the past tense. Yeah, Curry, 明日お母さんに空港まで連れて行ってもらう is fine. Yeah, 連れて行ってもらう、送ってもらう both are fine. 乗せて行ってもらう many options. So, 乗せる、乗せてもらう it's fine too. 送ってもらう is fine too. Many different options for this one. お母さんに空港まで乗せてもらう Yeah, AI, that's a perfect answer. Good. Patrick, 明日お母さんに空港まで行ってもらう is fine too. Yeah, 連れて行ってもらう If you wanna say 行ってもらう、連れて行ってもらう、運転してもらう is fine too. Yeah, a lot of possible answers here. 空港まで運転してもらう Yeah, Corey, that's also fine too. Yeah. Patrick, he forgetting 乗せる Yeah, 乗せる will be perfect, but 運転してもらう Corey, good. Crikey, 明日お母さんに空港まで行ってもらう行ってもらう It's not too bad, Crikey. Yeah. 空港まで、yeah, possible answers will be 送ってもらう乗せてもらう運転してもらう Those three will be, good here. Okay? So, お母さんに空港まで乗せてもらう perfect answer here. And or, of course, 送ってもらう is fine too. If you want to use 送る that's fine too. 送ってもらう is fine. 運転してもらう as Corey said, that's also fine too. 行ってもらう sounds like you're like just like you're making them just go and then maybe not with you. So 連れて行く it's possible to say if you want to use that. But 乗せてもらう、送ってもらう、運転してもらう will be like the three, possible answers. Okay? So, okay, so let's feel this one. Okay? 明日、お母さんが、because we want to use this one. Somebody が destination まで、verb 定フォームくれる。Okay, 明日、お母さんが空港まで。Since we have a little hint here. Okay, hint. How do you complete the sentence? So, will drive, future plan, isn't it? Future plan, so you need the present tense, not the past tense. So, how do you complete this one? So, 明日、お母さんが空港まで。Okay. And let's see, 乗せてくれる Yeah, very good. Yeah. Amberoth, 乗せてくれる but the different kanji. Use the same kanji that Corey used. 乗せてくれる Yeah. AI, good. And yeah, Amberoth. Yeah, you just fixed yourself. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Right. Yeah, 載せる is to publish or to load something on something. Yeah, right. Good. Okay, you guys are doing great. Okay, wonderful. So 載せてくれる. Okay, wonderful. So let's see. Okay, so I just lost a bit. It's something that I wanted to. Okay. So let's look at the bottom section of this one. So the sentences on both, left and right sides are almost identical, okay, or interchangeable. But てもらう can imply that you asked for it or hoped it would happen, even though they're very similar, okay. But if you are not sure which one to use. And then, maybe you asked somebody, oh, can you drive it for me? Things like that. てもらう has, has that implication. Okay? Even though they're very similar. Okay? So, almost identical. Okay? So if you actually ask somebody to drive or you actually wanted somebody to drive for you, for example, もらう sounds better. Of course, like here, for example. ね、乗せてもらう。Okay. Even though it's the same exact fact. Okay. The nuance is a little bit different. Okay. So that's that. So let's go. Doing very well here. Nice. Just a little bit more. Okay, so somebody fixes, checks, carries my stuff. Okay. Let's see. Somebody に Again, since we're using もらう, you're getting something, and somebody need, this is where the action comes from. Okay, source. Source に, so somebody に, you don't have to say 私の or 僕の because it's obvious. Something or, in this case, okay, I have パソコン. Okay, パソコンを verb 定フォームもらう. Okay, let's see. So 知り合い, like acquaintance. 知り合いにパソコンを直してもらった。Again, 直す to fix something. Okay. I mean, 修理する is fine too, if you wanted to use 修理する, but 直す sounds more common here. Okay. So if Patrick or Amber was wondering, oh, can I use 修理して? You can, but 直す is a little bit more common here. Okay. So 知り合いにパソコンを直してもらった. Okay, so my friend or slash acquaintance fixed my PC. Okay, pretty much the same thing as before, but just like, just careful with this one. Okay. So, and then of course we have the equivalent くれる version of it. Okay, so I have 知り合いが. Okay, because I want to use this 知り合い here, as the doer. Since we're going to use くれる, and of course it's going to be the past tense. 僕の, you don't have to say 僕の私の, it's fine. And how do you complete this? Okay, the hint is actually here. Okay, and the hint is here too. Okay, let's see if you can answer this one. Anybody? 知り合いが、パソコンを直してくれた。Wonderful, wonderful, good. 直してくれた。僕の、パソコンをyeah, okay. Let me open that. パソコンをyeah, 直してくれた。Let's see. Yeah, 直してくれた。Good. Yeah. 知り合いがパソコンを直してくれた。Good, good. Amber, you had a question. For example, if I decided to go to the train station, but in the end, my mom decided to drive me there, it will be くれた. Let me see. The train station, but in the end, okay. もらった, but both are fine though. But maybe secretly you wanted her to drive. In that case, もらう sounds better. If it's like, let's say like a surprise thing, yeah, くれる sounds better for that. Amber, okay. But both are pretty identical. It's just like a very subtle difference. Okay. Even native speakers like can't tell. They're just like using it so like, intuitively. So like they don't even know sometimes, But anyway, yes. 直してくれた. Yeah. Good. 直してくれた. From 直す to fix. 定フォーム直して。寿司 pattern is 直してくれた. Good. So let's go to the next one. So in this case, I have 友達に. Okay. I'm going to use the もらう pattern, so that's why I'm using 友達に. And okay, the translation goes, my friend carried my luggage. Imagine that you had a really heavy suitcase. Okay. Once it happened to me, like I had like a massive suitcase. I was like, I just couldn't lift it. Everyone was like asking me like, oh, do you need help? But that was in Britain. In Britain, people help. Germany too. Had like massive suitcase, like, kind of trying to kind of lift it, over like the steps and things. And like everyone wanted to help, especially, yeah, in Britain, Europe. But in Japan, you might get slapped. No, not slapped, but like they might look at you like, what? So be careful. Okay, but in this case, it's 友達, so it's fine. Okay, 友達に私の荷物をだだだだだ. Yeah, so you want to use てもらう by the past tense. Careful with the tense. And you need て form of 持つ. So, anybody? Let's see. 友達に荷物を運んでもらった it's fine too. Yeah. 荷物を持ってもらった umbrella, that's fine too. 持ってもらった fine too. Yes. 友達に荷物をeveryone's like, amazing. Wow. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, 持ってもらった運んでもらった is fine too, Corey. If you want to say that, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. So let's go to the くれる part here. So since the 友達, it's gonna be, the doer here. So 友達が荷物を okay, and we already have the て form here, so that's easy. And てくれる but the past tense. Okay, my friend carried my luggage. How do you feel it? Okay, anybody? And 友達が荷物を持ってくれた. Corey, good. Wonderful. Yes, anybody? 友達が荷物を持ってくれた. Good, Patrick. 持ってくれた. Very good. Very good. Wonderful, wonderful. Hechi, if you want to participate, you can. Okay? As, don't worry about mistakes. It's fine. We're here to practice. Okay? Or anybody else. Okay? Crikey, if you want to do that, it's fine. Zaito, if you want to participate, you can. Okay? Anybody can join. Okay? Don't hesitate. Okay? Yeah, 持ってくれた. Wonderful. Let's go to the next one. My teacher checked my homework. And let me just do this for you. Okay? Since somebody needs. So, my teacher checked my homework. Of course, textbooks will tell you, A, You can't use あげるくれる sorry あげるくれるもらう for teachers. If you're talking to teachers, you have to respect. And come on, calm down. It's fine. You want to get to know your sensei. You want to, senseis, also senseis want to, be close to you too. It's kind of strange to have that like a little, well, not little, but like a gap between like positions. So like here, I want you to treat sensei as equal to your position, okay? Even though they will tell you, oh, you need to use different, verbs. Yeah, sure, it's true. But like here, we just practicing あげるくれるもらう. So let's make an exception here. So my teacher checked my homework. Homework, of course, it's 宿題, isn't it? And a check is チェックする, isn't it? So that's the hint. Careful with the tense. Okay, let's see. 先生に宿題をチェックしてもらった。And both good. これ先生に宿題をチェックしてもらった。Very good. Excellent. Okay, Patrick, you're very good. Yeah, the more and faster you make mistakes, the more and faster you learn. Yeah, that's true. Okay, Hechi, okay, still learning. Okay, so for Hechi, yeah, just like trying to build your vocab. Okay, I try to like kind of help you, giving you, the words you need. But yeah, it's a good idea to kind of practice vocab. Okay, daily. Okay. 先生に宿題をチェックしてもらった。Patrick 先生に宿題をチェックしてもらった。Perfect. Everyone perfect. Excellent. Yeah, 宿題をチェックしてもらった。Wonderful. Very good. Okay. So let's go to the くれる section here. Okay. So exactly identical. Okay. But this time we're gonna use this pattern. Okay. So how do you rewrite it? My teacher checked my homework. Okay, let's see. Okay. Patrick. Let's try English in katakana for nouns. Good for verbs too. Yeah, you can try anything here. Okay. Okay. Corey, try to fill the whole sentence if you want. I mean, okay, let me just review this bit. Okay. 先生が Okay, let me just open the 先生が Okay, 先生が checked my homework. Okay. 先生が宿題をチェックしてくれた。AI perfect. Good, good. Anybody else? 先生が Patrick 先生が宿題をチェックしてくれた。Perfect. And Broth 先生が宿題をチェックしてくれた。Very good. Yeah. Curry. Yeah. 先生が宿題をチェックしてくれた。ヘチ先生が宿題をチェックしてくれた。Perfect. Excellent. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Of course, again, as I said, depending on the textbook, they will say, oh yeah, you need to pay respect to like your teacher or someone important to you, and you can't use あげるくれるもらう. Let's forget that for now. Okay, we're just practicing it. Okay, let's just assume that sensei is talking about me. Okay, someone who is friendly. Okay, we're not talking about like I'm not someone who is like strict or looking down on people. I don't want to. I want to be in the same level as everyone else. I just don't want to be treated like someone important. Okay. Perfect for me. Okay, so that's that. Let's see. Patch. Good. Everyone got it right. Everyone perfect. Wonderful. Let's see. Okay. So, yeah, as I explained a little bit earlier, the section. So yeah, gifting verbs are used from the first person. So my perspective. Okay, it can be extended to we. Not Nintendo Wii. Anyone who is close to you. Okay, like for example, Yuffie Hubble, my cats are close to me. So I can see, from their point of view as well. Okay. Family members, your inner circle, etc., etc. Okay. So Yuffie, 友達に and I'm only use もらう because my friend did something for Yuffie. 友達に so again, so this is where the action comes from. Source に、ユフィのおもちゃを直してもらった。Okay? ユフィのおもちゃ toy. Okay, Yuffie's toy. So my friend fixed Yuffie's toy. Okay, Yuffie is my cat. And we feel thankful. Okay, so you can use it this way too. Alright, so that's that. Okay. Yeah, so some notes here. Excellent! I went through. Oh my gosh, that was a lot. You can't believe you're getting this for free. It's not free normally. Okay, people pay. People pay to take my lessons. Okay, you gotta be aware that this costs. Okay. Anyway, so that's Bocchi for you. Okay, I'm doing this just so that I can, help more people. Of course, my private students, love me and they want to, keep taking lessons, with me. And yeah, of course, I'll continue teaching them, but I don't open my lessons to like new students anymore because I want to just keep it that way. Okay, but instead I just like, give like live lessons like this. Okay, so I can help more people. All right. So I hope this was helpful. Okay. Anyway, anybody want to say anything? Where can we pay emperors? I don't know. I'm not, thinking of collecting money or anything right now. I just want to do this, for now. And, if anybody wants to, donate, later, there will be like a super chat and like memberships and things like that. I haven't really, thought about doing these things yet because, I'm not monetized yet. But it seems like, they will give me, these options soon. So since the channel is doing pretty well, I might have to look into these things. But right now, I'm kind of, doing whatever I can. And, maybe some people want to support me and things like that. But like, I don't expect it. I just never expect anything. So I'm just doing what's good, and I help people. Anyway, so let's see. And yeah, Hechi, you're lucky, right? And Jonathan, you were quiet today. Thank you for the free lessons. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, Hechi. Yeah, very helpful. Thank you. And Zaito. Oh, Zaito, you were quiet today too. Yeah, you're welcome, Jonathan. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess yeah, Jonathan just joined later, I guess. So you can watch the archive later. Yeah, AI. Thank you. You're welcome. Your lesson is simply amazing. Oh, thank you for saying that. Patrick, thank you so much for your effort. Oh, great. Yeah. I want to see like, I honestly want to just change, the whole situation of like, learners struggling to learn Japanese. It's just like they do struggle because like there aren't enough helpful resources. Okay, I'm not criticizing anybody, but like it's really hard. Let's put it this way: it's really hard to find good resources or trusted information. So this is why I kind of decided like I'm gonna just like try to maybe help. And see if I can help more people. And then, if they can understand better than yesterday, it makes me happy. Okay. So that's why I'm just like doing this. Okay. Hopefully, like, if you continue to like, watch my archives and lessons and like continue practicing with me, like by next year, honestly, you will understand Japanese like 50% at least. Okay. So, just important to keep going. Keep studying, keep reviewing stuff, and like keep coming back to me, asking questions and things like that. And I promise, like by next year, like you will like start understanding, you will start speaking and things like things like that. So yeah, that's my like kind of hope. Okay. It might be overwhelming to you, but like it will help. Okay, so that's that. うんあI always say it, but thank you again and again. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you for saying that. Yeah, my pleasure. Okay, so I will go. I will make this available for download since I spent so much time making it. Oh my god, look at this. This is like how many pages? Okay, 6 pages. Okay, 6 pages. Because I added more things here. Okay, I will just organize a little bit more and try not okay drop this in Google Drive and I'll send you like a link in the description. I can't even talk anymore. Anyway, so I'm going. Okay, good to see you guys. All right, anybody wanna say you wanna say goodbye? Patrick, never give up, right? Never give up, right? All right. Yeah, I watched the videos. Patrick, good one. Hetchi, such a nice fire. Have a good. Yeah, I did it for you guys. Okay, thank you for today. You're welcome. Saito, goodbye. Okay, do you wanna say bye bye? You wanna say bye? またね。行くよ。またね。またね。Mirrors, またね。I'm going. Bye bye. 行くよ。またね。またね。またね。What? What? What? All right.